So this is my first look at the H50 TOGUARD or TOGUARD digital wildlife camera. Comes in a nice good box. Okay, and this is going to be my first opening up. It's 128 degrees wide angle lens, which is nice. Waterproof to IP54, which doesn't allow you to actually submerge it in water. Supports 32 gig micro SD card, which I've got one ready to go in just here. That's the really small ones. Okay, I've got an adapter there. So I can pull out. So you need something like that. And a trigger time of only half a second, which is pretty quick. So let's just open it up and see what we get. Okay, get a free draft. Like sharing your experience. I think you get a free micro SD card if you write a review for it. Okay. I actually had an email from the company after I bought it saying if you write a review, we'll send you a free card. So you've got a quick start guide here, which looks nicely written, plenty of details on it. Okay, you can ask questions. That looks fairly well written. And then you've actually got the full manual, I guess, with some more details on it, all the specification, all the different menu systems, which I'm going to run through anyway, but at least they're there. Tiny writing, I've not got my glasses on, there's no way I could read this, but at least it's all there. Okay, next in the box we have the camera itself, and then underneath, we'll have a look underneath to see all the little extras. We get a strap system for strapping it to trees and the likes like that, which is always good to get. We have got a USB, micro USB cable for connecting to your computer and transferring your files. We've got a dinky little remote control. Okay, nice. I suppose it saves bending down and having a look at it all the whole time. And we have got, I don't really know what that is, some kind of bracket maybe for keeping it off the ground. I'll find out later. And then we've got an AV cable, I guess, for attaching the camera to televisions and things like that. Okay, so plenty of things coming with it. And then the camera itself. Okay, it's nice and smart. They always come with these screen covers. There'll be one on every single piece that you'll need to take off. Okay, that's going to be your sensor. There's your lens itself there. I'll try and pull that one off. And I'm guessing under there we have the screen, nice little colour screen I believe on this one. Okay, a bit of dirt on there, but that's just normal. So there's your sensor. Okay, there's your infrared low glow bulbs, so you'll barely see them, but they will emit infrared and allow you to see at night. And there's your lens, 120 degree just wide lens, and that's your screen with a little cover. Okay, on the side we have something, one on each side. Not quite sure what they are. Oh, hang on, you can go through. So I'm guessing that's your straps to go through there and out there. So you can attach your straps. That's how you're going to attach it to a tree or something. And I'm guessing that's going to go on there as well on the straps, because you've got one just here which is going to keep it offset from the tree, so it's not touching the tree, and so water won't come in running down onto it. So it's slightly away from the tree, which is a good idea. On the top you have a DC power supply there. Okay, and it'll be protected by this waterproof cap, so you can power it by either a DC power source or even a solar power source perhaps. On the underside, always good to see a tripod mount, because I like to put them on tripods when I put them in the garden to look at my hedgehogs and things. Okay, and then we should have the way in to get inside it is a little buckle there. Only one side. That is going to allow you, should you want to lock it. You could put a little padlock or something through there. Okay, so if you want to try and secure it a little bit, it's not going to stop people stealing the whole thing, but at least it'll stop them getting in and stealing the card. Now that has come a little bit loose, so I will need to make sure that that's put back on in there, because that's going to be your seal. I guess in storage it might have got a bit warm and it's a bit sticky. That falls out there. I'm not sure, I'm just finding my way around at the moment. So in here we have got there's the on off and the test control button, so allow you to go to your settings and then to turn it on. I've actually got it upside down, I've just noticed. Okay, there is your micro USB connector to connect it to your computer. There's your micro SD card slot in there. You had a bit of a Velcro just there to pull this up, so I'm guessing that this is going to pull out. Okay, and that's going to reveal your battery compartment. slot that back in again, push it in nicely. Whilst I'm here, I just as well put the micro SD card in as well. It's always worth making sure you format your micro SD cards in new devices. They can be a bit fickle. I never know which way around they go, so it's going to be a bit of trial and error. I might get it wrong, in which case I'll have to go in the other way, and I think that's wrong. It's going to have to go upside down. Try again. Okay, and that should just push in and clip, like so, which it has done. Leave that out. There. Push. Oh, how do I push that back? There we go. That's that pushed back. Now what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to actually need to put it onto test and open the screen up. And then we can have a little look at all the, oh, there's a thing on the side there. We can look at the menu. So without my glasses on, I'm guessing it's just one click across. There we go. It's already telling you the date. The date's wrong, but not that far wrong. And it's giving you the temperature. There's a card mounted, 12 megapixel, telling you how many pictures it could take. I'm going to get the remote control now because we're going to have to go through the menu system with the remote control, which is interesting. I have seen another one of these, and you have buttons to control it. Like many remote controls, they have this little tab. You just pull that out there. So we've got OK, up, down, shoot, and can't even read that, left. Okay. Left, up, down, menu, and a light of some kind. So let's, we can actually close this up now. Well, I'll leave it because I'll be looking at it later. So I'm going to use my remote control now, and we'll see what happens if I can go to the menu. Right, so menu settings, excellent. We've got two at the top there. There's the camera and the playback, I guess. If I go left, you've got the playback as well. But let's just go, in fact, you've got another one as well. You've got settings. Okay, so we've got a variety of things to look through here. So first of all, in the camera mode, okay, I hope you can see this. If I'm going to move slightly because I've got a bit of glare behind me, this might allow us to see a little bit clearer now. So we've got the first menu setting is resolution, and I guess that's going to give us a choice of 12, 8 or 5 megapixel. Now, how do I go back? That's the next question. There we go. I'm going to leave it on 12 megapixel for now. Then we've got our sequence, so you can have 3, 6 or 9 pictures. I'm going to have 3 pictures, I think, for my testing. Okay. ISO sensitivity, that's your, I normally leave it on auto, but you've got your different speed ISO sensitivities, which is good to get. You've got your delay, okay, so I guess you can have a delay after trigger, 1 second, 5, 10, 30. It might not be, it might be delay between the next firing. Once it's triggered, and then it'll wait a while before it triggers again. So if you've got something just sitting there grazing in front of your camera, it's going to be constantly firing off. So I'm just going to leave it at 1 minute because it's only for my test, okay? And then I can't actually read that because I should put my glasses on. Okay. Get the menu again. So that was camera. I think we're just about done for camera. Resolution, sequence, ISO, delay, and address. I will find out what address is. Okay, I actually don't know. I have no idea. So let's go back. And now we're back at the top menu again, and I'm going to go to, hopefully, now this will be for video. So we've got under the video settings, we've got resolution, 1080, full HD, 720, WGA or VGA. Okay, so you've got your choices. Obviously, the lower you set, the more recording you'll get onto a card, but also the lower quality it'll be. So I'm going to leave it on full HD. Video length, okay, you can decide how long you want it to record every time it's triggered. I'm going to leave it on 10 seconds for now. And we can set recording audio on or off. I'm going to leave audio on to hear whatever you might hear. Okay, and that's it for video. Okay, so there's your selection for video, nice and simple. Let's go back again. And I'm going to go across to settings, so you can see the little spanner and screwdriver at the top implies settings. So we have got mode. We've got camera, video, so you can have just photographs, just video, or camera and video. So I want to do both. I'm going to set both. Oh, and it's gone out of that. Go back to my settings again. It's very easy to use with this remote control. Language, okay, it's going to give you choice of languages. Time lapse, if you want to do a time lapse. Okay, and some people might like to do a time lapse of something going on, and that's fine. It's nice to have the option. TV mode will be for playing to a TV. NTSC will be American TVs, PAL is your UK TVs. Motion detection. Okay, then you've got the sensitivity of your motion sensor. I'm going to leave it on high. That's the sort of thing you'll get used to. As you get used to your camera, you'll know what to set it to. Date and time, I'm going to probably need to set that. There, I'm done. Okay, day, month, year. Right, let's come out of this. If I can. Let's come back to the menu and do it that way. I'm not completely sure which one it is to go back with the remote. TV mode we've done, date and time. Timer. Okay, your timer is going to be the times that you want it to actually be recording. So if you don't want it to be triggering in the daytime, you can set the times that you want it to trigger. I'm going to leave it for now because I just want it to detect the whole night. Format the card, always worth doing. Internal memory, I didn't know it had even internal memory. Let's just have a quick look what it says. All data will be lost. Okay, please wait. Okay, I'll find out how much internal memory it's got. I didn't know it had any, but I've got the SD card in there. And I want to delete the SD card data so that it's ready to record, and that's it done. Very quick. Okay. What else have we got? Default settings, so that's going to return to your default settings, and version. Okay, and that's just going to let you check what version it's running, so it's quite up to date. And that's us. Now I have got a shoot button. If I come out of this now, I've got a shoot button on the actual remote, and it's recording, as you can see, me recording this. So we'll be able to use that to see what the quality is like. You can see that there, sorry. That's with the shoot button, and that obviously took 10 seconds, and 3 photographs because it says a little 3 there. And I'm guessing it's now ready to go. Or is it? Or do I need to put that button across to... No, I'll need to put this button here. You can see there it's off, test, which is to set it up, and test its recording, which is what I've just done, and on. So when I put it out tonight, I'll put that button to on. But for now, I'm quite happy. I'm going to turn it off, and we'll check what the results are like tonight. Okay, very easy to use, and there's your remote with most of the things you want. Okay, superb. Very happy with that, and let's see what the results are like. So like the fool I am, a minute ago I said that that was some kind of light. I've forgotten that there's actually a laser from this. You can see it's just appeared here, and if we track across, you can see it on my curtain there. So that's going to show you the center of the image. I'm going to go and set it upside now. Now that's in test. I'm not sure whether you can actually put it on when it's in record mode. I'll go and check that outside now. So this is the part of the garden where I'm going to be recording. I've put the laser on now just to check, and you can see that it's a little dot over there in amongst where all the seed is. That I'm going to hopefully find my hedgehog or whatever in the night. So there's the red dot. Okay, so that's sort of pretty much over the feeding area. See a very faint glow, hardly anything.